What's up, guys? So today we got a question from Mike. He's a white belt and he's having trouble with his arm bars. So I'm going to show you an arm bar technique or two. As always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. Let's get started. So Mike is saying that he's having trouble with the arm bars. So the story that he said was that the guys that he's rolling with are leaving their hands in a place where he can grab them and pull them over. He can actually get the arms to that sort of midline position, right? So when we try to do an arm bar, a lot of times we want to have that arm somewhere around the midline. So this way, as I rotate, it falls right into place. If the elbow goes too far back, obviously I can't do it. And if it gets too far over to the side, it becomes kind of hard, although you can still do it if you really get up under there, right? So he said that what happens is as soon as they put their arm there and he starts to grab, they immediately pull it back. Okay, so basically his training partners are understanding of this is an arm bar, right? So they feel the grip and they go, oh no, arm bar, they pull it back. So Mike, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an arm bar and kind of fly under the radar a little bit with our grip. So we're not going to get a really strong grip. We're gonna try to disguise it a little bit. So what we're gonna do is, if we find a person that leaves their arm anywhere in this range, I'm gonna take the arm that I want to secure. So in this sense, I'm gonna take my left side, Adam's right arm, and I'm gonna put a forearm over top of it. Now, I can do this as is, or I can even start to fish into a loose collar grip. So this is kind of, deceptive, because one is I'm going for a grip here, and this is a weak collar grip because it's too low. If it's not up here, it's not very strong. So he doesn't feel threatened here. And at the same time, I'm kind of tight, but I'm not super tight yet. I'm kind of just putting my arm in there, getting ready for it, right? And so I'm here. Right now, there's nothing that feels very threatening, okay? Now, to get the angle that I'm gonna want and to set the sucker up, I'm gonna go from here, and I'm gonna go underneath, open my guard, go underneath the leg here, and then at this point, now the trap is sort of sprung and I'll pinch the arm tight. Now I still have it here. It's gonna be hard for him to peel it out, and I can bring the legs out. Now, at the same time, I really wanna kick this leg out to knock him off balance so I can take the arm just like so. From here I can extend, and then if not, he's in a position where he's already kind of overextended, I can do an arm bar sweep right off the bat. The person's leaving their hands here, okay? So instead of going for that traditional grip behind the back of the tricep where it sort of sets off the trigger to him, I'm just gonna leave my forearm here. You can kind of just do this sometimes with it, especially like no-gi, you can do this, just kind of hang it here. In the gi, we can set up like a weak collar grip, just something to throw them off the trail, right? This hand, we go underneath the leg that on the other side. So if I'm going for this arm, I'm going underneath the opposite side leg. I open my guard, shoot to the side, bring my knee, or excuse me, my ear to his knee, and this leg, we sort of kick him with the hamstring, and then I can swing this leg right into position here, and then I can begin to extend and get that grip. And another benefit of having it at the forearm is that if I grab this traditional grip, he can bend his arm and figure forward up and get, that defense going. But even if I grab here, the best he's gonna be able to do is grab his hands, and that's not really gonna be that strong of a grip to stop this, right? Now, one more little bonus for you here, Mike, is if you get into a position, this happens a lot with people when they go for the arm bar, the person will stack him, right? So we get the arm bar, however we do it, and we get in here. He begins to step up to this leg. This happens a lot where they start to stack and really put pressure. I'm gonna take my hand and go from this leg here, and I'm gonna shoot underneath the ankle, and I'm gonna continue to rotate my head through, and a lot of times I can take that leg right off and then sweep him over, okay? Let's look at that from the other side so you can see the leg that I'm going for. So we start off that same grip here, boom, open, sweep in, right? So I've got the grip here, he's stacking me, putting that pressure here, okay? From here, I'm gonna go underneath, okay? So I'm here already really deep, I go underneath of the other leg. So I'm switching here to here. Let's get a little closer on that leg over here so you can see it. So just so you can see, guys, I'm going underneath the hamstring and then switching to the front of the shin. Continue to rotate here, boom. It's really hard for him to stay up, but I can get that catch right off here because he's not, at this point, if he tries to move, very difficult to do so. Otherwise I can take him down and finish him like so. Okay, one more time, guys. We'll go through them both. You guys can begin to work on them. So again, first things first, he's leaving his arms out. We're gonna trap with the forearm, maybe grab a collar, or just do something to not be too tight on the grip, but have it ready, waiting. Open the guard, go under, get our arm bar. Now, if the person begins to stack us, okay, put that weight on us, we continue to get close as we can to the knee, and then go underneath of the shin. From here, we continue to rotate through, boom, and then we get the finish. So Michael, I hope that helps you take care of your armbar problem. Thank you so much for the question. I'm finished. Adam?
Adam.